This isn't fair to either of us, and I hate that I'm here, torn between two loves. But my heart feels like it's already made up its mind. I feel like I'm betraying the one I care about. But no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to stop feeling this way about someone else. I'm trapped in a love triangle, a place I never imagined I'd be, and it's tearing me apart because the feelings for both are real. Sometimes love isn't about who's right or wrong. It's about who makes your heart feel alive, even when it's complicated and messy. I never planned for this, but now my heart is in a place I can't explain, loving someone I shouldn't, and feeling torn between loyalty and desire. I know I'm not being fair to you, and I hate myself for it. But the pull toward them is stronger than anything I've ever felt. The guilt weighs me down, and yet every moment I spend with them feels like I'm finally being true to what my heart wants. I never wanted to be the one caught in this situation, but here I am, falling for someone else, despite knowing it could destroy everything. My mind tells me to stop, to go back to where I belong, but my heart keeps leading me astray toward someone else. I feel like I'm betraying everything I've ever known, yet the love I feel for them feels too deep to ignore, no matter how wrong it might be. It's not that I don't care about you, it's that I've found something in them that makes me feel whole in ways I never expected. I'm at a crossroads, unsure of where to go, but my heart seems to know exactly where it wants to be, even if it's the wrong choice. The more I try to fight this, the stronger it becomes, and now I'm left with nothing but the guilt of loving someone I shouldn't. This love feels like a dream, but waking up means facing the reality that I'm in love with someone else, and I don't know how to go and fix it. I never imagined my heart would lead me here, caught between the person I should love and the one I can't seem to let go of. Every time I look at you, I feel the weight of a love that belongs to someone else, and it's tearing me apart, piece by piece. I'm torn between the love I've known for so long and the love that feels so right but comes with consequences I'm not ready to face. I've always believed that love was simple, but this experience is making me question everything I thought I knew about my heart. I feel like I'm lying to both of us, but every time I'm with them, it's like I'm finally being true to myself in a way I never was before. I'm stuck in this place of wanting something I shouldn't have, and the more I try to push it away, the stronger it pulls me in. It's not that I don't care about you, it's that I found something in them that feels like something I can't ignore, no matter how hard I try. I know this is wrong, but the heart doesn't always follow logic. It follows what feels good, and right now it feels good to be with them. It feels like I'm losing myself, falling for someone who's not mine, and the guilt is almost unbearable, but my heart refuses to let go. I never thought I'd be in this position, but now I'm trapped in this tug of war between two loves, each one pulling me in different directions. I never chose to love someone else, but somehow here I am, caught in a web of emotions that I don't know how to escape. It's hard to admit that my heart is leading me somewhere I shouldn't go, but every time I'm with them, it feels like the world makes sense. I didn't expect this to happen, but my feelings for someone else have grown deeper than I ever imagined, and now I'm lost in the confusion of it all. Every time I try to push these feelings aside, they only grow stronger, and now I'm questioning everything I thought I knew about love. The hardest part isn't realizing that I'm in love with someone else. It's that I can't seem to find the strength to walk away from it. It feels like I'm drowning in a sea of emotions, torn between two loves that both feel so right, yet neither one seems like it can survive in the light of truth. I never wanted to betray you, but my heart is so full of someone else's love, and the weight of it feels like it could crush me. No matter how much I try to convince myself it's wrong, my heart keeps returning to them, and I can't escape this magnetic pull. I feel like I'm walking a tightrope, balancing between what I have and what my heart is telling me I need, and the fear of falling is paralyzing. The love I have for them is like a secret I can't share, a truth that lingers in the shadows, always with me, never quite out of reach. I know I'm risking everything, but the feeling of being with them is something I can't seem to ignore, no matter how much I try to fight it. I keep waiting for the moment when this will all make sense, but right now, all I know is that I can't stop loving someone who isn't mine to love. I'm tangled in a mess of emotions I can't untangle, caught between loyalty and a love that feels so real but isn't meant to be. My heart is torn, pulling in two directions, one to the person I should love, the other to the one I can't seem to let go of. I wish I could tell you how much I care, but the truth is, my heart whispers another name, one I know I shouldn't be loving. I've become a prisoner to this love I know isn't right, but no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the pull of what feels so true. My mind tells me to stay, but my heart insists on running towards the person I know is wrong for me. The conflict is eating me alive. I never wanted to hurt anyone, but somehow I've ended up loving someone else, and now I'm lost in a whirlwind of guilt and desire. I see you every day, and every time my heart skips for another, and the guilt of wanting someone who isn't mine haunts me deeply. Sometimes love is messy and complicated. I'm caught in a storm between commitment and a burning attraction that feels impossible to ignore. I'm standing at the crossroads, one path leading to the life I've built, and another to the person who makes me feel alive in a way I can't explain. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to fall for someone else. But here I am, torn between the love I thought I had and the love I never saw coming. I know this is a betrayal of trust, but my heart is selfish, and no matter how hard I try, it keeps choosing the one who makes me feel whole. There's a constant battle within me, the desire to hold on to what's familiar and the undeniable pull toward something new, something wild. I never wanted to feel this way, but sometimes love doesn't ask permission. It takes over, even when it's the last thing I should let happen. It feels like I'm breaking both hearts, but somehow I can't seem to stop loving the one person I know I shouldn't. It's hard to explain to you how I'm feeling because even I don't understand it. All I know is my heart is no longer where it used to be. I'm sorry for the love I'm giving to someone who isn't you, but no matter how much I wish it were different, I can't stop feeling this way. The guilt is overwhelming, but the desire is stronger. I never thought I'd be here, but here I am, falling for someone I shouldn't even be thinking about. I'm living in two worlds at once, one with you, the one I should be committed to, and one with them, the one who makes my heart race. I've never been so torn in my life. Loving you feels right, but loving them feels like the truth, and I don't know how to reconcile the two. This feels like a betrayal, yet I can't stop myself from feeling this pull, like a magnetic force that won't let go. Every time I think I've made up my mind, something shifts inside me, and I find myself thinking about them instead of you. It's the hardest thing to admit, but my heart is telling me one thing, while my mind tells me something else. I don't know which way to go. You deserve someone whose heart is entirely yours, but my heart feels like it's split in two, torn between loyalty and the passion I didn't expect. I never imagined I'd be in this situation, loving two people in different ways, each one pulling me in different directions, and yet neither feeling wrong. I feel like I'm living in a paradox, wanting to stay and yet yearning for something I can't seem to have, someone who isn't mine. The deeper I fall for them, the more I realize that love isn't always about right and wrong. It's about what feels true, even when it's messy. I wish I could turn back time and undo this, but my heart isn't something I can control. I never expected this to happen, but here I am. I know what I'm doing is wrong, but the connection I feel with them is undeniable, and it's pulling me deeper into a love I never anticipated. Every moment with you feels comfortable, but every moment with them feels electric, and I can't figure out how to make it stop. My thoughts are clouded, my emotions confused, and the guilt eats away at me because I never wanted to hurt you, but my heart is elsewhere. I know I should have been strong enough to resist this, but love doesn't follow the rules, and now I'm tangled in something I can't untangle. I didn't choose this. I didn't choose to fall for someone else, but the heart wants what it wants, and now I'm lost in the mess of it all. Every time I look at you, I feel the weight of my love for someone else. I never wanted this to happen, but it's too late to turn back now. The hardest thing to accept is that love doesn't always make sense. I never wanted to love two people, but here I am, trying to figure it all out. I'm stuck between the life I've built with you and the emotions I've found with them. I never thought I'd be this person, but I can't deny my feelings.